Today, it's all about viral makeup you should skip. Not worth your money, not worth your time. I have better options for you. Let's begin with the first viral makeup you should skip. Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter. I think you should skip this. It's viral, it is beautiful on the skin, but there are better options at the drugstore. The first option is e.l.f. and this is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It's a pretty good dupe, I would say, for the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the lightest shade though. It tends to pull a little warmer, a little more orange. So if you have very fair or pale skin that leans more cool or neutral, this is the best option from the drugstore. L'Oreal, the Lumi Glotion, the Natural Glow Enhancer. This is so stunning. It is beautiful. It works better than the e.l.f. and the Charlotte Tilbury. Plus, you get so much more product than both options. Left side, we'll do the viral makeup. Right side, the makeup products I think you should look into instead because they're so much better. I'm going to apply kind of how everybody does it. It's categorized under a primer, so kind of like a skin enhancer. You can use your fingers or you can use a brush to really blend this in. I prefer my fingers to really kind of warm up the product. And this one in particular by Charlotte Tilbury, the Hollywood Flawless Filter, it has almost a tacky texture and formula, so you really want to work this into the skin. Give a really nice subtle glow. It's not too intense, and when you look up close, it's not very glittery, it's not chunky on your skin. It's just a really beautiful glow, but it can enhance the texture and bumps on your skin. On this side, we're gonna go with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion, and this formula is so much easier to work with and it's so much prettier in my opinion, and plus there are other shades you can choose from. Yeah, this formula is just so smooth, it's so soft. You don't really have to sit here and work it into your skin because it doesn't have that tacky finish or texture. This is so much softer. It's a little more, even more glowy because that formula is so smooth and almost just kind of melts into your skin versus the Charlotte, it has that tackiness to it. And this one I actually like to wear all over my face. Unlike the Charlotte, I'll focus it more in the high points of my face because I think it looks better. If you look right here on the Charlotte Tilbury side, I have bumps on both cheeks. But the Charlotte Tilbury side, they're a lot more enhanced and it's super bumpy looking. You see that? Versus on this side, there's also bumps, but it's all softer. It's not as enhanced. It's not as exaggerated. Next viral makeup you should skip, but try this instead. The Il Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation. It still does not look good on me. I've tried it so many times since I filmed the past video. What was it, like a month or 2 months ago? I still don't like it on my skin, but I think this, the new Revlon ColorStay, the longwear makeup for combination oily skin, the reformulated version is almost identical and even better in my opinion. It's so good. The one thing I will say that's why I'm saying it's almost a dupe. Il Makiage has vitamin E, and so does the new Revlon ColorStay foundation. Also has vitamin E in here, the reformulated version, which I thought was really fascinating. So let's put them 1-to-1 and see what they look like. All right, I'm gonna really shake this up. The Il Makiage Woke Up Like This. So this formula is very, very whipped. It's not extremely fluid. So I like to work this product right away into my skin just so it doesn't sit and create patches. So this right here, I'm not gonna let it sit. I'm just gonna go right in and start blending this out with my Rose & Ben, the new C42 foundation brush. You can already see it's starting to set. You really have to put a little bit of extra elbow grease of blending this out. This foundation, I don't like it. It exaggerates the texture of my skin, even though it is matte. It sits on my skin, it doesn't want to melt in. I just don't like this foundation whatsoever. On the right side, we're gonna take the Revlon ColorStay. I'm gonna try the shade 200. So this one also, it's a thicker formula. It's not extremely fluid where it's like dripping. It feels more lightweight. It's not as paste-like. This color, I think is gonna be really nice. I'm gonna take a different brush. I have 2 C42s. And same with this one, I like to work it in right away. But this one's just so much better. It looks better on the skin, I think because that formula is so lightweight, but you can build it up. It just looks so much better on skin. This foundation, if you haven't tried it and you have combo skin, and you've been eyeing the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation, I think you'll really enjoy this one. It's easier to work with, it looks better on the skin, and even building up that coverage, so much easier. Again, I'm gonna repeat it. Il Makiage woke up like this, not worth it. Definitely look into the Revlon ColorStay combination to oily formulation, the new one with the vitamin E, so much better. Love this one. I'm using the Say Beauty Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer in Fair Bronze. Beautiful, by the way. Stunning new shade that they launched. I want to show you a difference. This right here is the Viral Makeup Il Makiage Charlotte Tilbury. You can see how patchy, how uneven it looks. And it's the exact same product. Versus this side, it just melts right in and it looks so natural, very skin-like. Wow, what a difference. Next, a viral makeup product that you should skip are actually 2 powder foundations, but I'm gonna use them as my setting products. The first one recently launched, they reformulated the version as well, is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour Hybrid Powder Foundation. This one went viral. I did a whole video on this. Not my favorite. I think this is so much better. This is by L'Oreal, their Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. Again, both foundation powder version, but I like to use them very lightly as a setting powder and also refreshing throughout the day if I need to. I like to use a powder foundation to set my makeup if I'm using something of a lighter base, for example, like a tinted moisturizer, or if it's more of a really glowy, hydrating foundation, I'll use a little bit of a powder foundation just to kind of set in place or add a little bit more coverage. So I did want to talk about these 2 right here in today's video. And I'm going to use the same foundation brush as I did with my liquid version, but I'm just going to very lightly tap and then work this into the brush. Just press this lightly. Right there, you can see the difference. You see how it kind of blurred everything? But if you feel like you still need a little more coverage, this will also get the job done. And you need the tiniest amount. But this Maybelline, it's good, but it's not great. I think the L'Oreal, it's a little softer. It wears prettier throughout the day. It's a lot more natural and skin-like, even if you wear it as your full foundation for that day. It's just softer. It's easier to work with. It has more of that like velvety satin finish on the skin. And like I said, I think it wears a little more natural throughout the day. Just look at that. So smooth, so airbrushed, very blurred, but it's still very, very skin-like finish. L'Oreal wins in my book versus the Maybelline Superstay. Next, viral makeup you should skip. Dior Backstage, their Glow Rosy Blush. This shade in particular, one pink. I was so excited when I got this, when I bought it. I was seeing everybody all over social media. I believe Kylie Jenner is the one that started the selling out of this Dior blush. Everybody's results looked so stunning. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I got a dud, but it does not work on me. It is so sheer. It is so powdery. So I got some greater options for you. Better options. Let's get into it. This one right here is my new love. The Too Faced, this is their newer launch. This is their Cloud Crush Blurring Blush. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about them. And then another one that I was looking, I'm like, this could be a really good dupe. The Juvia's Place, their Blushed Rouge in volume 4. So you have this very light baby pink, very cool toned, and a little bit of a deeper shade. Wow. This is Too Faced in Candy Glow. Or Candy Crush, I already forgot. What is it? Candy Clouds? Candy Clouds. In the center, that's Dior. And then this one is the Juvia's Place with both of them mixed together, the shades. So you can really customize it. But let's go with the Dior on the left side. I'm like, I really have to work this in. And it's so powdery. I mean, I really have to go in there to get any kind of pigment. I mean, do we see this? How lackluster and sad this blush is. Again, I really wanted to love this because first of all, I like the original Dior blushes. I think they pack a punch. They're so easy to apply. They're like the old school blushes. They're very pretty, but this one was such a letdown. Let's go with the Too Faced, and these are very pigmented, and these are so smooth. They're so blurring on the skin. It melts into your skin and it looks like it's your cheeks that are getting flushed, not some kind of powder blush. You can build this up really nice if you want the intense pigment, but like you guys see me, I'm like barely pressing very softly into the brush to get that pigment on there. But I think the formula is what makes this so intriguing. The blurring formula, it's very soft on the skin. It doesn't exaggerate, but it also has somewhat of a glow, like a really soft glow from within. Look how smooth and airbrushed that my cheek looks. Versus this side, it looks patchy, it's textured, uneven in color. It's just, these two are so much better. But I want to share, if you want a cream version, Persona blushes in shade Bubble, the cream version. She also has a powder version. This is so stunning. They're so beautiful, easy to work with. The formula is incredible. Very smooth, also has a nice glow from within, but it doesn't exaggerate texture on your skin, and it does blend out so well, and it builds up really nice. Next viral makeup that you should skip is this mascara right here by L'Oreal. This is their Telescopic Lift mascara. Allegedly, it gives you false lashes with the results after 2 coats. False. It's not great. It doesn't apply well. It's very difficult to work with. It doesn't last. It transfers. It flakes. Just overall, not a great mascara. Let me give you 2 other options that you should try instead. My one true love from the drugstore. This has been my longest love of mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. It's so beautiful, very easy to work with. You can go very light, very feathery with very wispy lashes, or you can go very dramatic, bold, volumized. Or my newest love from the drugstore is the new e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara. I already curled my lashes, and let's apply. The biggest gripe besides the formula, and it just doesn't work or wear well, is the wand itself. It's kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Mascara, where on one side, it completely has no bristles. It's flat, and it's kind of like the packing side where you apply the mascara, and then with the bristles, you comb through. But it's not a great mascara in general. Like, are we kidding? This mascara is just, I don't forget about it. It's just, I'm always on the hunt to see if there's anything better at the drugstore. I mean, the e.l.f. Lash and Roll, beautiful everyday mascara. Pretty easy to work with if you want the really feathery, fluffy, light, wispy lashes. The Maybelline Lash Sensational, I like this one more for when I want that drama, when I want a little bit more bold lashes, you know, for my makeup looks. But I also like to wear this on an everyday basis. 1 coat on each side. Look at the difference. I do have to go in and clean, but what a difference. It's kind of blows my mind. Just a little bit to the lower lash line. And I'm not dogging on L'Oreal mascaras. I enjoy the original Telescopic mascara. It's really beautiful if you want that length and lift. But this Telescopic Lift, they missed the mark. Skip this one altogether. So I wasn't gonna do an update, but you know what? Let me just quickly show you guys 1-to-1 viral makeup products that you should skip versus makeup that I think you should take a look at. This side is very even with the makeup products that you should try out. Still so pretty. Versus this side looks a little uneven. A lot of wear and tear in the foundation. It transfers, it moves around. It's not, I mean, just look at that. I touch it and it's just like patchy. It's almost as if I'm flaking. It's the foundation. Versus this side, it still looks so good. But I just want to show you guys even just the blushes. The Blurring Blush by Too Faced. It's incredible. I think you'll really, really enjoy that new formula. Versus Dior. Hey, you can make it work, but there's better blushes out there in the market, in my opinion. And there we have it. Viral makeup you should skip, or you can skip, versus the other side, the makeup that you should look into instead, because it's so much better, in my opinion. If you guys want to see an even more in-depth review, how each product wears, what they look like at the end of the day, you can go to our website, Milabu Beauty Review, and see each product more in depth. But for now, thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye.